few people can rival Elon Musk. From revolutionizing cars and space travel to reimagining how we use energy, he now has his sights on something even more personal: your home.
A local startup says a box will change the way homes are built.
It's called Boxable. Its foldable home in a box will cut costs for builders and home buyers. Fox 5's Cassie Milner got a chance to see the very first prototype.
We're talking about a $10,000 house that's set to make home ownership more affordable than ever. Compact, sustainable, and futuristic, this home is designed to tackle real-world housing challenges for people like you and me, and it's finally ready to hit the market. But this isn't just another tiny home. It's part of a much bigger vision. So, how does it work? And why is everyone talking about it? Let's dive in. The vision behind the modular home. Unlike your typical billionaires who live in their own elite bubble, Elon Musk has always been a man of the people. He's always looking for ways to solve big problems and work on improving how we function as a society. He's brought about a revolution in the electric cars and space travel industries. And now he has his eyes set on tackling the housing crisis. It's a bold move, but it fits right in with his track record. Housing is one of the most basic human needs, and yet millions of people worldwide can't afford a decent place to live. Even those who can spend the rest of their lives bogged down by their mortgages and figuring out how to pay off their debt. But that's where these cheap houses come in. A concept designed to make home ownership affordable, sustainable, and accessible. For Musk, it's simple. If you can make housing affordable and sustainable, you're not just giving people a roof over their heads, you're changing their whole lives. The current system isn't working. In cities, people are being priced out of their own neighborhoods. In rural areas, building new homes can be a logistical nightmare. Meanwhile, natural disasters and climate change are leaving thousands homeless every year. The demand for better, cheaper housing has never been greater. At the heart of this vision is Boxable, the company behind this insane futuristic technology. They specialize in modular, prefabricated houses that can be assembled in a matter of hours. But this isn't just about speed. These homes are designed to be energy efficient, durable, and adaptable. Whether you're setting one up in a bustling city, a remote village, or a disaster zone, the goal is the same: provide a high-quality home at a fraction of the cost. Musk isn't just talking about it. He's bought one of these homes himself in South Texas. It's a clear sign he believes in the product. If the world's richest man can trade in his mansions for a compact, foldable home, it shows housing doesn't have to be expensive or extravagant to be meaningful.
Yeah, it's like a friends of mine come and stay and they're like, I can't believe I'm staying in this house. Like,
yeah, do you like living like that?
If I'm there by myself, but yeah, it's fine. Or just with little X or something. Yeah. So,
the family.
And I actually use the Boxable as my guest house.
Oh, nice.
So
What the hell is going on, bro?
so that's what I use the Boxable for. Is if a friend comes and stays or something, and then they can stay in the Boxable if they want.
Nice.
Musk's vision goes beyond just building affordable homes on Earth. He's thinking about the future, and that includes life on other planets. Yes, Mars. If we're going to colonize the red planet, we'll need sustainable, easy-to-transport housing. Even if Mars is a long way off, the problems here on Earth are urgent. Musk wants to use technology and innovation to bring down the cost of housing while improving quality and efficiency. Think about what Tesla did for electric cars. A decade ago, EVs were niche, expensive, and impractical for most people. Now, they're everywhere. Musk is trying to do the same thing for housing. Make it accessible, sustainable, and scalable. This project is about rethinking what a home can be: affordable, sustainable, and ready for whatever the future holds. That's the vision driving the Boxable house, and it could be the solution millions of people have been waiting for. What makes this home special? Now, let's talk about what makes this house more than just another affordable housing option. Spoiler, it's not just about the price. This house is packed with features that make it efficient, adaptable, and durable. It's a complete rethink of how homes are designed, built, and lived in. The first standout feature is its modular design. Traditional homes are built piece by piece on site, which takes months and racks up high labor and material costs. The Boxable house flips that model on its head. Each unit is prefabricated in a factory, meaning it's built in a controlled environment where materials are used efficiently and quality is consistent. Once the home is complete, it's shipped to its final destination, ready to be assembled. This not only speeds up the construction, but also slashes costs. You could have a fully functional house set up in a matter of hours instead of waiting months. The foldable structure is another game changer. Most prefabricated homes still require large trucks and cranes to transport and set up. But the Boxable house comes folded up, compact enough to fit on a flatbed trailer. Once it arrives on site, it unfolds into a full-sized living space. This makes transportation cheaper and easier, even to remote or hard-to-reach locations. Imagine being able to deliver and set up a home in a disaster zone within a day. That's the kind of flexibility we're talking about. And then there's energy efficiency, which is baked into the design. These homes come equipped with advanced insulation and energy-efficient windows that help regulate indoor temperature, reducing the need for heating and cooling. They're also designed to be compatible with solar panels, allowing homeowners to generate their own electricity. Pair that with a Tesla Powerwall, and you've got a home that could very easily run off the grid. In an age where energy costs are rising and climate concerns are growing, this is a major selling point. Of course, it's not just about efficiency, it's also about comfort and convenience. The initial Boxable model was the Casita. It's a single-bedroom apartment with a full-sized kitchen and a bedroom area. In other words, it contains all the conventional utilities you'd expect from a living space. The Casita is not really small in the context of the tiny house movement. Think of it as a converted double-vehicle garage, about 361 square feet, that has been transformed into a studio apartment. This compact living space comes fully equipped with a family-size refrigerator, dishwasher, microwave, and a big window above the sink. Sliding glass doors reveal a full-sized bathroom with a shower, tub, lighted mirrors, and plenty of storage drawers. Heating and air conditioning are pre-installed, challenges of bringing a revolutionary product to the market. And that journey is where things get even more interesting. From concept to market. The Boxable house isn't just a cool concept. It's a product that needs to be built at scale, shipped worldwide, and meet all kinds of regulations. That's where the real work begins. Founded in 2017, Boxable had a clear mission from the start: disrupt traditional construction with factory-built homes that are faster, cheaper, and more efficient. But turning a vision into reality required overcoming some major hurdles. One of the biggest challenges was scaling production. To meet with the growing demand, Boxable had to rethink how homes are manufactured. Unlike traditional home builders who construct on-site, Boxable set up automated factory lines, much like a car manufacturer. Each home is assembled with precision, ensuring consistency and minimizing waste. By 2021, they moved into a massive 170,000 square foot factory, capable of producing thousands of units per year. But even with this infrastructure, keeping up with demand has been a balancing act. And demand is no joke. With a waitlist of over 100,000 people, the appetite for these homes is massive. This includes not only individual buyers, but also governments and large organizations. In fact, Boxable has already landed contracts for specialized projects, including military housing. Meeting this level of demand requires constant innovation in logistics, manufacturing, and supply chain management. But production is only half the battle. The regulatory landscape for housing is complex, with zoning laws and building codes that vary by city, state, and country. Each home must meet local requirements, and navigating this web of regulations takes time. Boxable has worked closely with governments and regulatory bodies to ensure their homes can be legally deployed in as many places as possible. Still, this is an ongoing process, and every new market presents its own challenges. Then there's the question of public perception. Modular and prefabricated homes have often been seen as low quality or temporary. To change that narrative, Boxable leaned into marketing, showing off the durability, safety, and modern design of their product. Having Elon Musk as a high-profile resident certainly helps. His endorsement brings credibility and captures public attention, shifting the conversation around what a home can be. Throughout all this, Musk's involvement has been more than just symbolic. By adopting a Boxable home as his primary residence, he's demonstrated his belief in the product. But he's also brought valuable resources and attention to the project. His influence has accelerated development and helped secure partnerships that might have taken years otherwise. Bringing the modular house to market hasn't been without its setbacks. From delays in production to the challenge of scaling efficiently, the journey has required constant problem solving. But the team at Boxable is relentless, working to ensure that this innovation doesn't just remain a prototype, but becomes a reality for thousands, and eventually millions of people. What's clear is that this isn't just about building homes, it's about reshaping an industry. And with every new challenge, Boxable is pushing closer to making affordable, high-quality housing a standard rather than a luxury. As production ramps up and these new homes start hitting the market, the next big question is, how will they impact the housing industry at large? Real-world applications. The potential impact of this innovation goes far beyond individual buyers. It has the power to change how homes are built, sold, and lived in, tackling long-standing issues like affordability, accessibility, and sustainability in one fell swoop. For many people, buying a home has become an unattainable dream. Rising prices, stagnant wages, and the high cost of traditional construction have made home ownership increasingly out of reach, especially for younger generations. The Boxable house changes the equation. By drastically reducing the upfront cost of a home, it opens the door for more people to own property without the burden of massive debt. This could fundamentally shift the dynamics of housing markets, especially in areas where high prices have kept people renting indefinitely. Lowering the barrier of home ownership doesn't just create financial stability, it also promotes community growth. When more people can afford homes, they're more likely to invest in their local neighborhoods. Schools, small businesses, and public services benefit from the economic stability that home ownership fosters. Over time, this could lead to stronger, more connected communities. The housing crisis hasn't affected everyone equally. Low-income families, marginalized communities, and those living in high-cost urban areas are often hit the hardest. The Boxable house offers a solution that could help level the playing field. By providing affordable, high-quality housing, it could reduce housing insecurity and give people more access to safe and stable homes. Governments and non-profits could also play a significant role, using these homes to address homelessness or provide affordable housing in underserved areas. Imagine entire neighborhoods built from these modular units, offering a cost-effective way to tackle housing shortages. Cities grappling with homelessness could benefit immensely, replacing temporary shelters with durable, permanent housing that restores dignity and security to vulnerable populations. This innovation isn't limited to helping individuals and communities. It could disrupt the entire real estate industry. Traditional construction methods are slow, expensive, and resource-heavy. Prefabricated homes like those from Boxable offer a more effective alternative. They can be built faster, transported easily, and assembled in hours. Developers could build entire housing projects at a fraction of the cost and time it takes today. This shift could force traditional builders to rethink their processes. As prefabricated homes gain traction, competition in the housing market could intensify, driving down costs and encouraging innovation. We might see builders experimenting with new materials, streamlined designs, or hybrid approaches that combine traditional and modular techniques. Over time, these changes could make housing more accessible to a broader range of people. The environmental benefits are another key factor. Housing construction is a major contributor to carbon emissions, deforestation, and waste. By shifting to modular, factory-built homes, the industry could significantly reduce its environmental footprint. Building in a controlled environment minimizes waste, while the homes themselves use less energy thanks to features like advanced insulation and solar panel compatibility. In a world that's increasingly focused on sustainability, these eco-friendly practices could set a new standard for the housing industry. Urban planning is another area that could see a major transformation. In densely populated cities, where land is scarce and expensive, modular homes could be used for infill projects, building on underutilized land to create new housing without expanding urban sprawl. They could also be stacked and customized to fit specific urban needs, providing affordable solutions where traditional construction might not be practical. In rural and remote areas, the Boxable house addresses dimensions, these compact homes provide a practical way to embrace simpler, more intentional living. They challenge the notion that bigger is better, offering instead a lifestyle that emphasizes sustainability and community. This focus on essentials could inspire more individuals to reconsider what truly adds value to their lives. In a world where housing often doubles as a status symbol, the casita redefines what it means to live well. Whether by fostering connections among neighbors or promoting a minimalist ethos, these homes offer more than just a place to live. They offer a framework for a more meaningful, sustainable way of life. And then there's the potential for military use. Defense agencies often require temporary bases or housing for personnel deployed in remote or hostile environments. The modular design, with its quick setup time and durable construction, could provide secure, comfortable living quarters for soldiers, humanitarian workers, or peacekeeping forces. Its compatibility with off-grid energy solutions, like solar panels, makes it even more valuable in locations where traditional utilities are unavailable. In every scenario, whether it's providing shelter after a disaster, supporting industries in remote locations, or creating affordable housing in cities, the Boxable house proves its worth. It's not just a product, it's a tool that can adapt to the diverse and ever-changing needs of our world. As these homes begin rolling out on a larger scale, their impacts will ripple across industries. The housing market could become more competitive, sustainable, and inclusive. This product is set to bring a new revolution in how we think about housing and challenging the norms of an industry that's been slow to evolve. Whether it's through reducing housing inequality, reshaping urban landscapes, or improving disaster response, the Boxable house has the potential to be a catalyst for lasting change. How to get your own modular home. By now, you might be wondering how to get one of these revolutionary homes for yourself. The process is relatively straightforward, but with high demand, a little patience is required. Head over to Boxable's official website. The company provides updates on availability, pricing, and new production timelines. You can sign up for their newsletter or follow their social media channels to stay informed. Once they officially open orders, you'll need to place a reservation. This often involves putting down a deposit to secure your spot in the queue. Keep in mind that with a waitlist already exceeding 100,000 units, the earlier you sign up, the better. Next, you'll want to check your local zoning laws and building regulations. While Boxable homes are designed to meet most building codes, it's essential to ensure compliance with your specific location. This step could involve working with your local government to get permits or understanding any restrictions that might affect where and how the home can be installed. Once your order is confirmed, you'll prepare your site. This includes ensuring a suitable foundation and access to utilities like water, electricity, and sewage. Boxable offers guidance on site preparation to help make the process as smooth as possible. After delivery, assembly is quick and straightforward, with your home ready to live in within hours. Finally, you can customize your home with additional modules, solar panels, or other features to fit your lifestyle. Whether you're planning to use it as a primary residence, a vacation home, or a rental property, the Boxable offers a unique, affordable housing option. Challenges and criticisms. For all its promise, the $10,000 house isn't without its hurdles. No groundbreaking innovation comes without challenges, and this project is no exception. While the concept has captured global attention, there are still obstacles to overcome before it can achieve widespread adoption. The first catch? These homes don't actually start at $10,000. The base model, the casita, begins at around $60,000. However, even at this price point, it still stands in stark contrast to the conventional housing market, where prices often exceed $300,000. That said, buyers should be aware that the total project cost can vary depending on factors like site preparation, local regulations, and installation complexity. But the most pressing issue is navigating the complex web of zoning laws and building regulations. Housing regulations vary not just from country to country, but often from city to city. Some regions may not allow modular or prefabricated homes at all, or they may impose restrictions that limit where these homes can be placed. Even though Boxable's modular design meets or exceeds many building codes, getting local governments on board is an ongoing battle. Without changes in policy, the rollout of these new homes could face significant delays, especially in areas that need them the most. Then there's the issue of public perception. Prefabricated or modular homes have often been associated with low-quality, temporary structures or even mobile homes. Convincing potential buyers that the Boxable house is a viable long-term solution could take time. This is particularly true in markets where traditional brick-and-mortar homes are seen as the gold standard. Elon Musk living in one of these homes certainly helps boost credibility. but it will take broader adoption to fully shift public opinion. Another challenge lies in scaling production. While Boxable has already made impressive strides in its factory operations, meeting the overwhelming demand will require continued expansion. The company's waitlist is already well over 100,000 units, and ramping up production to meet this demand without compromising quality is no small task. This kind of growth requires not only capital investment, but also a reliable supply chain and workforce, both of which can be vulnerable to disruptions. Shipping and logistics add another layer of complexity. While the foldable design makes transportation easier and more cost-effective than traditional homes, the process still involves significant logistical planning. Moving thousands of units around the world means coordinating with trucking companies, rail lines, and even shipping containers. Costs can quickly add up, particularly for homes delivered to remote or international locations. Additionally, unexpected disruptions, like rising fuel prices or supply chain bottlenecks, could impact the overall affordability of the product. Competition is also starting to heat up. As the Boxable house gains traction, other companies are entering the modular housing space, each offering their own version of affordable, sustainable homes. While competition can drive innovation, it also puts pressure on Boxable to continually improve its product and stay ahead in a rapidly evolving market. This means balancing cost efficiency with new features, without losing sight of the core goal, making home ownership accessible to as many people as possible. Beyond these operational challenges, there are economic and societal criticisms to consider. Some argue that even at $10,000 or $60,000 in reality, the house might not be affordable for everyone, especially in developing countries or for those living below the poverty line. Others worry that focusing on modular solutions could divert attention from addressing the root causes of housing inequality, like income disparities and lack of affordable financing options. While the Boxable house is a step in the right direction, critics caution that it's not a silver bullet for solving the global housing crisis. There are also concerns about the long-term sustainability of prefabricated homes. While they are designed to be durable and energy efficient, questions remain about their lifespan compared to traditional homes. How well will these units hold up after decades of use? Will maintenance costs offset their initial affordability? These are questions that only time will answer, and potential buyers may hesitate until there's more data on the long-term performance of these homes. Finally, there's the challenge of convincing governments and large institutions to adopt modular housing as a serious solution. While private buyers might be quicker to embrace the innovation, large-scale projects, like those for disaster relief or low-income housing, will often require extensive approval processes and buy-in from multiple stakeholders. These projects can be bogged down by bureaucracy, slowing the implementation of a solution that's designed to be quick and efficient. Despite these challenges, the Boxable has already made significant strides in proving its value. Each hurdle represents an opportunity for refinement, and as the project evolves, it has the potential to address these criticisms head-on. What's clear is that the journey toward widespread adoption won't be easy, but if any innovation can overcome these obstacles, it's one backed by a relentless drive and vision that define Elon Musk and Boxable. The journey of revolutionizing housing is just beginning, and Elon Musk's modular home gives us a tiny peek into what is possible when innovation meets necessity. These homes are more than a product. They're a solution to some of the most pressing challenges we face today. As production ramps up, the potential for these homes to solve real-world problems is enormous. They challenge the outdated notion that home ownership has to come with lifelong debt and high environmental costs. Instead, they offer a future where more people can afford a safe, sustainable, and efficient home. So, what do you guys think? Would you consider getting one of these for your next big move? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more videos like this, click the video on screen right now.